Probably our fastest selling and quickly becoming our most popular itinerary today is our 15-day Grand Slam Alaska. This is found on pages 28 through 31. You'll see a full list of highlights on page 29 of this itinerary. It's an 8-day land, 7-day cruise itinerary through the Inside Passage. What makes this our Grand Slam Alaska? Well, 4 points of interest on this map, and it starts with Prince William Sound. The number one highlight, as I said now, for 4 years in a row on our itineraries. Wrangell St. Elias National Park, the largest national park in the U.S. 2 nights at Kantishna. This is the third and final itinerary that spends the 2 nights at the Kantishna Backcountry Lodge. And then Hubbard Glacier, the largest tidewater glacier in North America. And I'll highlight this in just a little bit. Now, there is not another tour company, AAA Travel, Princess, Holland America, that can highlight all 4 of those locations on one single itinerary. But we can do that with our 15-day Grand Slam itinerary. Of course, we have to talk about Columbia Glacier. As I said, that's the most active glacier in North America today, deep inside Prince William Sound in Columbia Bay. You'll also follow the Alaska Pipeline on this itinerary when you leave Valdez traveling north to Fairbanks, 350 miles of which you'll follow the pipeline. You'll see where it runs above ground for 10 miles, and then all of a sudden it disappears below the Earth's surface for 5 miles. Of course, we also have to highlight Kantishna. Now, this is a picture that's pretty special to me. This picture was taken by one of our past travelers, Robert Meyer from Florida. He took this picture this past summer as his group was coming out of Kantishna the first week of July. About 7 o'clock in the morning, they came upon Wonder Lake here. And they saw this mama moose standing in the water. The driver decided that they'd sit there a little while and watch to see if Mount McKinley was going to make herself visible in the background because the clouds were starting to break. As they waited there, baby moose came down the hill, walked out into the lake and all the way across and came to kiss her mom good morning. To me, this sums up how awesome Alaska is. Where else in the globe can you see something like that? I've been to Alaska 300 times in my life, and I haven't had an opportunity to see that. But it makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. It makes me feel good inside. All the blood, sweat, and tears that our staff and family puts in, this is why it's worthwhile, because it leaves a lasting impression on our guests that I don't think few other industries in the world can provide. And that's pretty awesome, and that's how powerful Alaska can be. Of course, when we're at Kantishna, I talked about the mountain biking, the hiking, the berry picking, the gold panning, and some of the activities while you're here. And then to end your vacation on a 3rd night at the McKinley Princess there on the south face of Denali. This picture on the south face was taken this past summer about 1:30 in the morning. Understand that when you're in Alaska, the end of June, first part of July, you're going to get anywhere between 18 and 20 hours of daylight, depending on where you're at geographically. The other 4 to 6 hours look like this. Now, this effect that you see right here is called Alpine Glow. It's a reflection of the sunset off the snowpack mountains back up into the night sky, causing that awesome glow or fiery look in the sky.